Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. Today, there's really only, I think, one main story I want to talk about before we start playing some games. And that is, once again, Build Back Better. Or now, just the Build Back catastrophe. Because it is probably officially dead at this point. So, late last night, I think it was around 11:30 p.m., the House passed the bipartisan infrastructure bill. So we have here from Common Dreams. House passes infrastructure bill but postpones Build Back Better Act. Ain't that great? So foolishness. House passes infrastructure bill back but postpones Build Back Better Act. Passing the infrastructure bill without passing the Build Back Better Act first, said Rep. Ilhan Omar, risks leaving behind childcare, paid leave, healthcare, climate action, housing, education, and a roadmap to citizenship. So let's read a bit. The U.S. House on Friday night passed a bipartisan physical infrastructure bill, but didn't bring the Build Back Better Act to the floor, sending just one half of President Joe Biden's two-pronged economic agenda to the White House with only a pledge that conservative House Democrats will vote for the party's broader social infrastructure and climate package at a later date. So realize that's all progressives got, was a promise that the conservative members in the House are actually going to vote yes on the Build Back Better Act. Nothing about the Senate, mind you. Just in the House, those conservative Democrats would support it. But those conservative Democrats signed on because they know it's now going to die in the Senate. Period. No chance it gets through. That wasn't the plan on Friday morning. When the day started, Biden and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said they wanted House Democrats to pass both parts of the president's legislative agenda, the Build Back Better Act, which would invest $1.75 trillion over 10 years to strengthen climate action and the welfare state, and the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, also known as the Bipartisan Infrastructure Framework, BIF, a fossil fuel-friendly proposal to upgrade the nation's road, bridges, and ports that was approved by the U.S. Senate in August. And remember, when this passed, it had 19 Republicans sign on. Why did 19 Republicans sign on? Because it is largely a giveaway to corporations. That's the only reason they support it. That's the only reason Republicans support anything ever, is when it makes their donors even wealthier. Democrats aren't much better, but that's why they did it. Due to the intrinsic ingenuence, what is that word? I don't even know. Of a few right-wing House Democrats who made last-minute demands for additional fiscal information that could take weeks to obtain, and the acquiescence of Pelosi and Biden, a planned floor vote on BBB was shelved and reduced to a rule for consideration, which was approved in a party line vote of 221 to 213. Prior to that, BIF passed by a tally of 228-206, with 13 House Republicans joining most Democrats in supporting the measure. Now, again, House Republicans joining in and voting for this. Why would they do that? Because they realized if they can get this passed, BBB is dead. It's not going to pass the Senate. So the Republicans decided, hey, in order to kill that, we'll support this and make sure that even if there are some progressives who vote no, and there were, so credit where credit is due, vote no on the infrastructure, bipartisan infrastructure plan, we can still get it through and not have to worry about BBB getting passed. So because it wasn't accompanied by a real vote on BBB, 6 progressives. How fucking pathetic is that? Only 6. You had a caucus of what, 90 nominally progressives, and 6 voted this down. So Reps Jamal Bowman, Cori Bush, AOC, Ilhan Omar, Ayanna Pressley, Rashida Tlaib voted against the bipartisan infrastructure plan. Passing the infrastructure bill without passing the Build Back Better Act first, Omar said in a statement, risks leaving behind childcare, paid leave, healthcare, climate action, housing, education, and a roadmap to citizenship. And she's right. It's not just a risk, it is guaranteed it's dead, because you have no leverage now. Literally none. To get Manchin and Sinema on board. For months, progressives have stressed and Democratic leaders had agreed, up until last night, of course, that keeping both pieces of legislation linked and passing them in tandem was key to securing Biden's entire agenda. So only the progressives were fighting for his whole agenda. Funny how the media fails to tell you that. Holding a floor vote on BIF and a mere procedural action on BBB, progressives argued Friday, was a betrayal of the two-track strategy that opens the door for right-wing party members who are content with the passage of BIF to further weaken or completely abandon the already heavily gutted BBB. We're proud of the squad for being courageous and standing up for what's right today. Varshini Prakash, executive director of the Sunrise Movement. I believe this was also the movement that was going after Joe Manchin the other day and shouting at him, saying that we want to live, said in a statement. It's bullshit that President Biden and Speaker Pelosi rammed through a bill written by a bunch of corporations, but feel fine to hold off on passing Biden's own agenda, a popular bill that would actually combat climate change and help working people. To be clear, the BIF is not a climate bill, and the stakes of the climate crisis are too high to delay reconciliation any longer, or worse, let it die along with our futures, said Prakash. Mary Small, National Advocacy Director for the Indivisible Project, said in a statement that Bowman, Bush, AOC, Omar, Presley, and Tlaib demonstrated enormous political courage in their continued fight to hold the line for passage of the Build Back Better Act. Yeah, absolutely. Credit where credit is due. The squad actually held true to their word that they were not going to support just the bipartisan infrastructure plan without Build Back Better. If only there had been more who did the same and had actually held to that. Ro Khanna, I'm thinking of you. They understand better than anyone what's at stake with this game-changing package of investments in children and families and our climate, Small added. Their votes showed that, unlike the corporate Democrats dead set on derailing the heart of President Biden's agenda on behalf of their corporate donors, they know what it means to serve the people they represent. Yeah, this is the whole point. BIF passed because that's what corporations wanted. That was what they supported. And politicians answer to their real constituents, the corporations. They don't give a fuck about normal people. They don't care. So BBB is gone. There's zero incentive now for Manchin or Sinema to support it. It's never going to get through the Senate. And we already saw that Joe Manchin came out and said, yeah, I'm no longer going to support the 1.75. Now, he said that was contingent upon, or the reason for that was the fact that the bipartisan bill was being held hostage. He didn't want to see that anymore. He wanted the vote. So he got the vote. BIF will become law. As of, I believe it's November 15th. Even if Biden doesn't sign it, it becomes law. So Biden could, at this point, veto it, send it back down, and we'll see. If he actually cares about getting his entire agenda, he might do it. But most likely, no. He doesn't care. We've seen all along the way. He doesn't actually fight. He hasn't been fighting for his own agenda. Only progressives have been doing that. So this is going to pass. Build Back Better is going to die. Yeah. People get crumbs. Not even that. Because all of the money going to the corporate donors. Privatizing our infrastructure. Even though analyses of spending and revenue conducted by the U.S. Treasury Department, the White House, and the Joint Committee on Taxation have found that BBB is paid for and may actually reduce deficits, a small group of conservative House Democrats on Friday insisted on seeing an official score from the Congressional Budget Office before they would vote for BBB. Now, here's an important point on the CBO. They get it wrong a lot. All right? The last time we heard something from the CBO was on the $15 minimum wage. I believe it's a Republican who is the head of the CBO, and his estimate that they came back with on the $15 minimum wage is that it would raise the deficit by something like $77 billion or something like that. When in reality, every single other economist in the country agreed it would actually lower it by a significant amount because you would reduce the social safety net programs and the spending that government has to do on things like fucking food stamps. So guaranteed, CBO office is going to come back because you have to realize their entire approval agreement to say, yeah, you know what? I will support voting for the BBB when it comes to the House. Those conservative Democrats said that. But it's contingent upon CBO saying it is actually deficit neutral. that it's actually going to be fully paid for. So guaranteed, what we're going to see now is the CBO come back and say, oh yeah, no, it's actually not paid for. It's going to add, I don't know, 500 billion to the deficit, some stupid fucking number. And then all of those Democrats are going to rescind their agreement. They're all they're magically going to say, yeah, you know what? Since the CBO said this, we're not going to follow it. We're not going to follow through on what we said. We're not going to support it. Not going to fucking matter because it's not going to make it through the Senate anyway. But given the razor-thin margins in Congress, Democrats can afford only 3 defections in the House and none in the Senate to pass BBB through the filibuster-proof budget reconciliation process. Meanwhile, it could take the CBO weeks to produce a score. So in other words, the CBO could just ride it out, wait until after November 15th, when BIF is already law, and then not even come back with a number. Or if they do, doesn't matter. BIF is already law. BBB is not going to go anywhere. No guarantee that the holdouts will be satisfied with the results, which are notoriously arbitrary and unreliable, according to experts. Now here we have Warren Gunnels. So what I was just mentioning with CBO. Never forget, CBO director, who is a Republican, estimated that a $15 an hour minimum wage would increase the on-budget deficit by nearly 77 billion, while other major economists and academics told that $15 minimum wage would substantially reduce the deficit. If this does not convince you that Democrats don't give a fuck about you and don't actually want to be in power, I don't know what it's going to convince you. Like, I really don't. Because every time they're in power, they always find excuses to not do things. They always have the rotating villain who makes sure that something cannot get through. Why we can't have nice things. They always find a way to fuck it up. So, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, so I think... Oh, yeah, and here's the icing on the cake. Ironically, so all of these conservative Democrats who are saying BBB has to be deficit neutral, right? CBO determined earlier this year that the $550 billion BIF adds $256 billion to the deficit. Ain't that shocking? You know why? Because they're not increasing revenue. They're not increasing taxes on corporations or the ultra wealthy to actually pay for any of this shit. So clearly, pay-fors don't actually fucking matter to these people. BIF supporters' lack of concern about such a finding prompted critics to suggest that Friday's request for a CBO score by several right-wing House Democrats, including Reps Ed Case of Hawaii, Jared Golden of Maine, Stephanie Murphy of Florida, Kathleen Rice of New York, Kurt Schrader of Oregon, and Abigail Spanberger of Virginia, was nothing more than a thinly veiled attempt to tank the more ambitious portion of Biden's agenda. Is anyone surprised? If you are, I don't know what to tell you. AOC tweeting out, welcome to Who's a Deficit Hawk Anyway, where the debt concerns are made up and the CBO scores don't matter. For those who do not know, reference to Whose Line Is It Anyway? It's just so frustrating. And this is the worst part. Like, it's hugely popular. BBB is hugely popular. It's not like this is some fringe bill that only like a minority of the country supports. Vast majority of constituents support these provisions in the bill. Like, it's very popular. Although those lawmakers' constituents support BBB by large margins, powerful corporate interests opposed to the legislation have carried out a massive lobbying blitz against the bill's key provisions and showered obstructionist politicians with cash. Like, I read a story the other week that it's 3 lobbyists, 3 or 4 lobbyists per member of Congress to kill this. Like, it's absolutely insane. Yeah, so this links out to a tweet, Kinsey Wilson, a reminder to all of these representatives, Build Back Better plan's popular with not just voters nationwide. It also earns a majority of support from your constituents. So from a poll from Climate Power and Data for Progress. So we've looked at this before, but like, look at that. Support Build Back Better plan. Arizona, Florida, Georgia, Iowa. Like, it has majority support everywhere. Everywhere. But that doesn't matter because they don't serve you. They don't care about you. As George Carlin said, it is a big club, and you ain't in it. Following the CBO curveball, Pelosi proposed bringing Biff to the floor for a vote and passing a rule to set up a future vote on BBB. Congressional Progressive Caucus originally rejected this plan, which deviated from the Democratic Party's well-established strategy of enacting the two bills simultaneously. CPC Chair Rep. Pramila Jayapal said in a Friday afternoon statement that if our 6 colleagues still want to wait for a CBO score, we would agree to give them that time, after which point we can vote on both bills together. Exactly. So you didn't even need to bring Biff for a vote. You can just wait. Wait for the CBO to come back with something. Roughly 20 CPC members reportedly told Jayapal during a closed-door meeting on Friday afternoon that they would vote against Biff. It was decoupled from BBB. What happened to those fucking 20 people, huh? What happened to your spines? Because there was only 6 in the end who actually stood up for what they were saying the whole time. According to Manu Raju, chief congressional correspondent at CNN, progressives were left wondering, why is Pelosi putting the infrastructure bill on the floor and daring them to vote against it when there are 20 or so who won't support it tonight? Why not put Build Back Better on the floor and dare 6 moderates to vote against it? Over the course of several hours, conservative House Democrats led by Rep. Josh Geheimer and the CPC led by Jayapal worked out a deal at the behest of Biden. Progressive Caucus evolution. Senate must pass Build Back Better before House votes on infrastructure bill. House must pass Build Back Better before House votes on infrastructure bill. House may pass. All right, let's just go to Twitter then. House may pass infrastructure after centrists say they will support Build Back Better. Not even centrists. This is not the centrist position. Opposing something that has overwhelming majority support is not centrist. You are a minority extremist. But yeah, this is the evolution of the Progressive Caucus, apparently. Just promise to them, whisper sweet nothings, that, yeah, they will support BBB once it comes to the House. Maybe. That's good enough. Absolutely cucked, man. Just no spine. I could keep going, but it is just more of the same. So David Roberts calling it out. Now I guess we just trust Gottheimer and Manchin to do the right thing because of how trustworthy they've been so far. Yeah. Ain't that the truth? And guaranteed, yeah, you pass this, it's not going to win you political points at all. Voters are still going to destroy you in 2022 and 2024. Because nothing in that bill materially improves someone's life that is tangible to them. Yeah, they might look like, oh, look, a newer road. That's cool. But I still don't have childcare. Still don't have elder care. Still don't have free community college. My aging parents still don't have their vision and dental covered. It's pathetic. And then you see on Twitter, gotta love the partisan hacks and cheerleaders. Gotta love them. Nancy Pelosi got the infrastructure bill passed while allowing progressives to vote their conscience and dividing Republicans. Not a bad day's work. Ron, shut the fuck up. Not a bad day's work. Are you serious? This was not a good day's work. You went against everything you had been saying for months. That you were going to keep them together and vote on them in tandem, right? But no. No, we don't get that. Instead, we only get bipartisan infrastructure. And then we have Joe. You know, she's a rock star. She really is. Joe, really? She's not a rock star. She's hated by the vast majority of the country, including Democrats. If she were a rock star, yeah, then we have Tom Murray. I would say she's the best speaker in my lifetime, but it's more. Probably in American history. I really don't understand what universe these people live in where this was actually really a good thing. Not fighting for Biden's agenda, only getting half of the original plan, not even, and you're cheering about it? Like, the partisan brain rot is that bad that you think this was actually good and this is actually going to help people? Just upsetting. Democrats clearly do not like being in power. Like, they just don't. They don't want it. So when they have it, they spend the entire time fucking it up as much as possible without being outright evil, just doing enough to be complete incompetent fuck-ups that then Republicans win, and then they do all sorts of crazy shit. And then they're like, oh, okay, be reasonable. Here's the psychopath and what that person's doing. Now you can elect us and we'll actually be reasonable. We'll be rational. Get fucking real. Yikes. And here's the other thing. 1 in 4 U.S. senators still hold fossil fuel. It's another reason BBB got absolutely wrecked. Fossil fuel investments even as the world burns. Reporting reveals the households of at least 28 senators own a combined minimum of 3.7 million and as much as 12.6 million in fossil fuel assets. This should be illegal. This should be punishable with prison time. This is clearly corruption. Clearly. How can you be taking millions from fossil fuel companies and then be the ones who legislate fossil fuel companies? God damn it. As President Joe Biden aims to assure the world that the United States will fulfill its promise to slash its greenhouse gas emissions in half from 2005 levels by the end of the decade, a new report published Friday reveals that the members of the U.S. Senate who would have to pass climate legislation are heavily invested in the fossil fuel industry. Sludge reports that households of at least 28 U.S. senators, both the Democrat and Republican caucuses, hold a combined minimum of 3.7 million and as much as 12.6 million in fossil fuel investments. And these are the people deciding climate legislation. Ain't that funny? According to a report, of the 28 senators, at least 20 hold publicly traded stocks in companies like oil supermajor Chevron, pipeline giant Enterprise Products, or electric utility NextEra that belong to trade associations that are lobbying Congress against taking up strong legislation to curb polluting emissions. 5 senators are invested in energy funds built around oil and gas assets, and 3 own non-public stock in private fossil fuel companies. The investments held by the senators, their spouse, jointly, or a dependent are disclosed to the Senate Office of Public Records in very broad ranges and often buried in hundreds of pages of scanned paper forms, making a more precise count of their total value impossible. At least half a dozen of the senators sit on environment or climate-related committees. How the fuck does this happen? This is insane. In any normal, functioning country, this would be barred. Absolutely. These people would be in prison for being corrupt. You're going to be sitting on the committees that makes the decisions about climate. God. Household of Senate Energy and Natural Resource Committee Chair Joe Manchin. Committee Chair. Our favorite, Joe Manchin, Committee Chair of Energy and Natural Resources Committee, who's worked incessantly to destroy or dilute climate action in the Build Back Better Act and beyond, has received over $1 million in income from Enersystems, a coal brokerage firm the senator founded in the 1980s that is now run by his son. So he is profiting millions from coal, from a coal company, and he is the one who chairs the committee that deals with climate. Go to jail. Do not pass go. Jail. According to Sludge, Manchin has stripped the Democrats' budget reconciliation bill of major climate programs that would have transitioned coal-fired plants like the one where the company, now run by his son, holds a prime fuel services contract. While the committee he chairs also added more than $11.3 billion in funding to the bipartisan infrastructure bill that could benefit his family's company niche waste coal industry. Other Democratic senators whose household are heavily invested in fossil fuels include John Hickenlooper. Colorado holds up to $1 million investments in Chevron. Tom Carper owns as much as $274,000 in Chevron and Duke Energy shares. Gary Peters has up to $355,000. The wife of Angus King, Maine Independent, who caucuses with Democrats, owns up to $50,000 worth of NextEra shares. This should be illegal. More broadly, people in public office should not be allowed to trade stocks. This is insane. You are making the legislation that directly benefits these companies, and yet you can own shares in them. Ain't that funny? And it goes on. Oh, we're almost done. Lovely. Earlier this year, Common Dreams reported that 6 Democratic senators, Manchin, Chris Coons, Maggie Hassan, Mark Kelly, Kristen Sinema, and John Tester, have received hundreds of thousands of dollars in combined campaign contributions from fossil fuel corporations, some of which have touted their purported support for climate action over the past decade. Yeah, supported, all just lip service. That's it. There is no actual support for any of these things. They just say the nice things and then continue supporting the politicians who continually destroy any advancement in climate policy that would actually be good for the planet. So that's where we're at. Build Back Better is completely fucked. We're completely run by corrupt, soulless politicians. Well, actually, we're run by the corporations who have their minions, all of the corrupt politicians who do their bidding. And this is why things just don't get better. You sit waiting, hoping for crumbs, and lo and behold, those crumbs just never come. Couldn't even get 1.75, down from 10 trillion. And now we're not even going to get that because the BIF already passed. Yep. This is a misleading discussion, but because they didn't vote on BBB, they voted on an agreement to vote for BBB. This Biden could do today. Like, he has the authority. Through executive action, he could do this by himself today. Take it off the Schedule 1 substances list. That decriminalizes it. Make it what? Schedule 5, I believe. Effectively legalizing it, but certainly decriminalizing it. He doesn't need Congress for that. Yeah, voters baffled by Kirsten Sinema. Betrayed us. Just read they passed it. Yeah, well, I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to talk about politics for the moment. We'll see what happens. We'll see if BBB even makes it through the Senate. Has to be voted on, or they're saying it's going to be voted on by the 15th, but highly doubt that shit. So I don't know. We'll see. But on to other things. It's time for some gaming. We are playing Call of Duty campaign. And let's keep it going. So we are on the Fourth Reich mission. And let's see
That was Freisinger.
I forgot to look up how many chapters are in this game, so I don't know. It feels like we're getting close to the end. Call of Duty campaigns usually are not very long. They're usually pretty short, like maybe just a few hours. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Keep the story short, to the point. Doesn't need a whole lot of padding to it. But we've escaped out of prison, and we are now chasing Freisinger, who is now the new Führer, because Hitler killed himself.
There's plenty of other dresses.
Getting a little dicey in here.
Can I grab? Nope, I can just stand up and get shot. Can't move.
Something big coming up.
Boom.
Hang on.
This is an impressive car. Can drive over. She just got shot in the fucking face.
Shit, they came prepared.
Focus on the
Alright,
artillery!
attack.
They'll bring the tunnels in.
Attack! Oops. Alright, who else we got? Got him.
The cannon!
Moving on target.
Low ammo, of course. 3 bullets. God damn it, this game with the ammo. I have to say, that is my consistent gripe with this game. Normally, Call of Duty is pretty nice about giving you a decent amount of ammo, so you're not constantly running around trying to find it. Not so much in this game. What was that? Shot caller. As Arthur, give 15 different commands to your allies. Alright, clearly no one is playing the campaign. Clearly all people care about with Call of Duty is multiplayer.
Nailed him.
Oh, wrong person. Sorry, Paulina.
Nice moves, Arthur.
Because these are not hard things to get. These should not be rare achievements. At all.
We're losing him.
We'll catch up. Don't worry.
That's Freisinger's car.
And he left us a welcome party.
Drop them all.
Don't give him an inch!
Reload, reload, reload. Now let's refill.
Keep this up!
T-42, stay low, stay low.
Come on. Go. Getting stuck on everything. Alright.
Fallen zurück.
Kann nicht feuern!
I hear German, but I don't see.
Forward!
Whoa! Okay, buddy. I'll beat you up. There we go.
Schmeiß eine Granate.
Alright. Now. Oh, shit. Shit. Yeah. Okay, let's see if that hurts me or not. Nope. Sweet. Alright. Let's go. Oh, really? Paulina, you were right there. Get him.
I'm moving.
Enemy action ahead. Let's go. Now.
Smoke ahead!
Jägermörder.
Jaeger, what?
Just bring it down.
Oh, what now? Oh, shit. Okay. One of these guys.
Keep pushing.
Oh my god, Come on. Oh, run away. Guess I can't sprint and reload at the same time, can I?
Finish him off!
His ass is
This thing
square.
takes forever to reload. Holy shit. Alec. Use leadership to help take down a Jaeger. Alright. Again. Oh my gosh. Well, hey, good for me, I guess.
have time
Get
to
a bunch of
waste.
rare achievements. I don't think they'll stay rare, but if no one decides they want to play the campaign, okay, don't shoot civilians. That would not be
Freisinger
good.
abandoned his own people.
They're not useful to him, so he doesn't care.
Ceiling collapsed. That's a problem. You got any more secret bombs, Wade?
Gee. Calling out the obvious, aren't you?
We don't have time to find another way.
I should probably update this. So, no longer talking, build back better. Alright. So
Fuck,
that,
we're dead. The
give me a
Russians are
sec.
wasting this place.
Good. Let's see how they like it.
I hope the runway doesn't look like this.
Call of Duty Vanguard. Alright. Now let's update that. Alright. Should have done that earlier. My bad.
Okay, through the park. Don't stop.
Keep moving.
Grenades. Oh no. Okay. I thought for some reason I thought I was the Aussie guy.
Get out of the open.
We need to get inside.
I guess I'm the pilot.
Destroy the artillery.
Focusing on the pack.
Keep pushing towards the airport. Get back on that half track.
Switching to the half track.
Nice. Alright, I'm guessing these are enemies, yeah. Oh, hello. Good toss, buddy.
Don't get distracted.
It's fucking crazy out here.
How's that half track still up? Woo!
How did Freisinger get through this?
Push on. We're
What do you
making
mean, how to get through
progress.
this? They're all German. These are his people. Not very hard to get through.
Airport's just ahead.
Alright. Ammo, ammo, ammo. Not as much ammo as I was hoping for, not gonna lie. God. Oh. That'll do it. Alright, so we're just, okay, we're just going.
The sooner we get out of this mess, the better.
How'd that not kill you? The only thing that was showing was your face.
We're almost there.
Goodbye. No ammo? No? Okay.
They're exposed.
Are they? Oh, okay. Ouch. That hurt.
This goddamn tanks. You're a lucky bugger. Hey, Riggs, can you take out those Panzers? Yeah, I'd love to, but those MGs
Oh no,
are
I'm
buying
the
shit first.
commander.
That building over there.
I'm not the
I can
pilot.
get in, find a window.
Duh.
Clear the gunners out of
Been
the
given
courtyard.
orders.
I might like you after this.
Do it. Wade, Lucas, you're with me.
Mr. Arthur King is there.
Polina. Ah.
That's gonna get shot. Oh, okay, or not. Man, that would've been
We're
bad.
counting on you.
As you should.
Alright. Can I just, like, sneak through this courtyard? Alright, a pistol and a sniper rifle. Just be like, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Don't notice me, don't notice me. Oh, my stars I can. Look at that. Let's go climbing. Let's die and light it up. Okay. Guessing it's not that way. Oh, hello. Alright, I know it's the pilot that has the focus ability, but it would be really useful if Polina had it. Because she's the one who acts all sneaky. And they saw me just by that. God damn it. Alright, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Oh shit. Alright, let's do that. Wow, one shot. Okay. That's good. Oh my god. Are you serious? Alright. Clear the courtyard. Bye. Alright. Where else? Bye. Bye. Oh, still more? Oh, snipers. Duh. Head on the back wall. Oh. Flamethrower. Oh, that's not great. Alright. Where else we got? Another flamethrower? How that doesn't ignite your tank? I thought this was like tracer fire. Alright, bud. 3 of you. Alright. What? How many flamethrower guys are they gonna give? Shit.
For you, Misha.
See, there we go. That one set him on fire.
Nice shot, Polina!
Why couldn't that have happened before?
I need you to take out those tanks.
You got it, boss!
To swap lethal equipment. Oh boy. Alright. What is it, my like tank buster thing? That did almost nothing. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Oh, duh. Okay. I just wasted 2 of my best things, but that's fine. Alright, time bomb, go boom. Oh, you came to me, thank you. And that hit the ground. Damn. Damn it. That's annoying. Alright, bye. Oh, Panzer Shrek. Let's use that. Where'd the tank go? Bye-bye. Alright, where's the last one? There it is. Ha ha ha.
Nice work.
Fuck yeah, Lucas! Shit, they're really done.
Bye-bye, tanks.
Lucas, make us an entrance.
Destroy the barricade. Can I do that with this?
Grenade out! Granate! Oh, shit!
The fuck was in that grenade?
You're on point. We'll follow you in.
I'll make this quick.
Oh, good. You're still alive.
We're all here. Move in.
Why am I using Wade now? Why do I need to focus? Oh, it slows time too?
Get those
I didn't even realize that.
They're escaping.
Last time I used focus, I didn't even fire a gun. God, this gun sucks. What happened to that grenade? Why didn't it go off? Alright, bud. Alright, what's my other gun? Because I might... Of course, stupid pistol. Fuck.
Infantry in the open.
That was a waste. Seems like there's also a very aggressive auto lock with the focus as well. And it just jumps from person to person. Ow, you just hit me in the fucking face with that. Take it back. Yeah, you can have that. Whoa. Oh, hello. Don't shoot me.
The airfield's this way.
Okay, MG. Let us go, Kingsley. For a second, I thought that was a spinning swastika. Just falling off the wall. Alright.
All you, Wade.
I'm gonna get shot.
Sounds like they expected us. Hey, Lucas, you got a banger for me?
Giving me best.
Yeah, that is an aggressive auto lock. Oh, shit. While all the shooting's happening, I'm getting the shit beaten out of me.
If I never see Berlin again, it'll be too soon.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with you on something.
Glad we're all getting along.
Yeah, we're all friends.
Rising is right
It's
out
all
of here,
good.
can't be far.
This is it.
We like each other now.
Final innings.
It's taken a while, but
Get this
we're
fast.
good.
For Novak.
And for Richard.
This ends
okay.
today.
It's time.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Fuck, where is he?
I don't know. Where'd he go?
He's gotta be on the runway.
He's going to fly away.
Smoke ahead.
Jägermorder, move fast!
Brace yourselves.
Arthur, he's on you!
Is... Okay.
We know you, boss!
I have an angle!
Grenade. Fire in the hole.
We know you, boss!
Well, I'm trying to tell you. But they just keep popping smoke
Take the one on
everywhere.
the catwalk.
I got him!
They just keep popping smoke, and then you can't see shit. I'm just gonna stay here for the moment. Fuck. How the fuck do you see me? Jesus Christ. Fuck off, man.
He's gotta be on the runway.
Smoke ahead.
Jägermorder, move fast!
Brace yourselves.
Arthur, he's on you!
We know you, boss!
How they fucking
down
hit
that
me from
Jaeger
there
mortar.
is absolutely fucking stupid. Do they fucking shotgun? Like, really?
Take the one on the catwalk.
Goodbye.
Still got a sniper here!
I'm just gonna stay here and refill my ammo
We know
constantly.
you, boss! On him! Moving!
Can I jump on the plane? Nope, can't. Sucks.
Take the one on the catwalk.
Got him. Bitch.
Airfield's right out there.
Ready yourselves. This is it.
It's gonna take two of us.
Come on then. We've got this.
Because that's smart with all of them there. Really? Didn't get him?
Don't stop!
capture him? I thought we were just trying to kill him.
Plane! He's in the plane! Get that bastard! Stop him!
Arthur, he's beside the plane!
I see him!
Almost got him! Incoming!
Why? Just kill him.
Airfield's right out there.
So
Ready yourselves.
stupid.
This is it.
Just fucking end this
Gonna
guy.
take two of us.
Seriously?
Come on, men. We've got this.
My least favorite level. Officially.
Don't stop, just run up!
Oh, now my teammates are efficient. Now they actually kill people.
Out of my way!
Ain't that
Back
fun?
off, wanker! Grab it!
Plane! He's in the plane!
Ow.
Stop him!
Beside the plane!
Keep forgetting about the tactical sprint.
Incoming!
Ow. Get him. Tackle him.
It's over.
You cannot kill me.
Well, I did the last time, and it didn't work, so yeah, I guess you're right.
And even the Allies would leave their decision to inferiors such as
Inferiors?
We need him alive, boss. The intel he's got's what we came for.
Hey, shoot him or bring him. I'm starting this plane.
He'll never talk.
Get up.
Do I get to make a choice whether to kill him or not? And the Nazi shitbird.
The nations will make sure I'm well taken care of. As payment for my cooperation. A peaceful new beginning. A life of American luxury. Might suit me.
Of that, I cannot abide.
Perhaps I might even start a new family.
Not for you. There is no starting over. This is your new beginning. Fascistkaya Svinya.
Do you even know who I am? The value I can provide?
I don't care.
You're not worth it.
Burn in hell, you Nazi shit.
Suppose that's it then.
Let's get out of here.
Okay, is that it? Gotta beat the game.
How we looking out there? Gonna be dicey. Just how I like it.
Any instances of friendly fire. Pretty sure I shot Pauline in the face, but
Business.
okay,
That's it.
I'll take it.
Let's take a look. The Cape Verde Islands, the Bahamas.
Look at all those files.
Even Antarctica.
Mission accomplished.
Christ. These bastards have been plotting covert operations all over the world. Right under our noses.
Hey, you lot. Give this a gander.
Give it a gander. Just come look.
Here we go!
We hit the bloody jackpot.
It's a lot of shit.
Come on, dig in.
How about this? Project Nova.
I can beat it. Project Ether. Reviving the dead.
Does anyone want some Nazi gold?
Looks like we're gonna be busy. Keep going. Open them all.
Are these gonna be the 4 that you use for Nazi zombies?
Here you are. I was about to try this autopilot and come back. What's Project Aggregate?
Secret V2 rocket facility. You think you could fly one of those?
I can fly anything. Hang on back there!
Love that confidence, Wade. Keep that energy, man.
Fucking Wade.
Our mission was complete. But there be more. Forged in the fires, we were the tip of the spear. We were the Vanguard.
That was so quick. Beat the Call of Duty campaign on any difficulty. That was what? So I played an hour when it came out. Maybe 3 hours yesterday. And half an hour today. 4 hours of content. 4.5 hours of story. All right. Well, cool. That is the end of Call of Duty Vanguard campaign. Can I skip this? I don't think I can skip this. All right, well, I'm going to stop pausing it because clearly it's just going to keep running. No objective. Yep, that makes sense. Kind of surprised that even shows up in the end. Nothing? Can't? All right, well. I guess we can just sit here and wait for the lovely scrolling names to go by. Because I would like to play multiplayer at some point. I don't know. Production babies. Were these all the kids that were born while the game was being made? Thank you, Beanox and Sledgehammer. That was fun. Very brief, very short. But, you know, it is Call of Duty, so tends to be their way of working. Let's go back to chatting for a second. I kind of want to see how this reviewed. How did this do? Fun filler that won't live long in the memory. Yeah, I would say that's probably fairly accurate. I can't even remember all the characters' names. What were all the scores? VG247. Cookie settings. Always active. Okay. Well, I'm not going to consent to most of those if I can. Cool. All the scores started to land, rounded up a few. 4 out of 5, 8, 4 out of 5, 8, 3, 87. Okay, so like mid 80s. What's Metacritic say? Not like these are, you know, end all be all what you should follow, but ooh, Eternals only got a 53. Ooh, that's kind of sad. Still want to see it, but I don't know. Look cool. Thought it would do better than that. All right, 76. So it's not bad. Mostly positive, I guess. Not many sites actually reviewing it, or at least they haven't put their reviews out yet. I'm kind of surprised. I thought it would have way more reviews out already than it does. Well, that was quick. That was way quicker than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to play multiplayer at some point, but I don't know. Got to figure out what other things I'm going to play. Because this is usually the time of the year when there are a lot of games coming out. I know Halo's coming. Approaching seasonal events and battle passes. Oh, God. Battle passes. Does everything have to have a fucking battle pass? More and more of the money grabs. Like, can't we just have the old days of games? You paid the money up front for the game. You got the whole game, all the content, and then a sequel came out later. Like, can't we have that? We're not allowed to have that anymore. Oh, multiplayer tips and tricks. What kind of tips do you have for me, IGN, on how to be decent at multiplayer? For getting started. Best game settings. While settings may work for us at a different value, so be sure to play around with the setting until you find something that works best for you. All right. So I guess, yeah, that was one thing that felt really strange. The field of view seemed a little off from usual. Like it seemed more zoomed in. Okay, so it says we can't adjust it. Field of view are now available on both PC and console. As you increase your field of view, you increase your chances of experiencing a lowered frame rate and graphical artifacts. Yeah. I don't know. It just seemed really zoomed in for whatever reason. It was just very strange. Credits are still going. So I don't know when those are going to end. Telemetry. Allow you to display your server latency. Packet loss and... Okay. Interesting. World motion... Oh, God. Fuck motion blur. I don't know how people can keep that on. That just gives me such a headache. Just getting old, I guess. Out of focus regions appear blurry. So depth of field... yeah, given just how difficult it already is to see enemies in Vanguard. Yeah, no kidding. All right, so I guess I got to turn off depth of field for sure. Lowering dialogue volume. Enemy footsteps incredibly hard to hear. Some games, audio can quickly become overwhelming, making those more important aspects of the games. Lowering your music volume, keeping your sound effects volume at 100. Well, already muted the music volume, so should be good there. Turn off trigger effects to prevent any resistance or vibration. So adaptive triggers are cool, but if you actually need to pull them quickly in multiplayer, probably don't do it. I guess that makes sense. Just starting out, you may be underwhelmed by your available weapons. Yeah, that's every Call of Duty. Like, that's not new. That's not a surprise. Until you earn more attachments, you can get a leg up by using the Armory's weapon blueprints. Blueprints are essentially pre-made weapon kits. Yeah, so this was the same as Modern Warfare and Cold War. Like, several high-tier gun attachments. These high-tier weapons can be used after unlocking loadouts at level 4. Yeah, so that's nothing new. That hasn't changed. Like, I remember... What was it, the XM4 or whatever it was from Modern Warfare? Like, I was just using the blueprint for that. Like, that was pretty much the only gun I used in that game. Experiment with the gunsmith. Yeah, lots of attachments. Minimap may display the direction which your comrades are firing. Be sure to look to the compass at the HUD as it displays a red dot in the direction in which enemies are firing. Okay. So don't ignore the compass. Destructible environments have returned. Oh, interesting. For wooden walls and windows, we highly recommend learning the location of the destructible walls and windows for each map, as they offer great opportunities to catch enemies off guard. All right. Seems like operators have returned. That makes sense. Doesn't surprise me. Oh, did you just go all the way back to the top? Stupid thing. All right. Dead Silence. As a field update. Yep. Sounds the same. Warfare. It wasn't a perk. You could run quietly and faster. Oh, hallelujah. Torches and lasers will not give you away your position. Don't be afraid to attach them to your weapons. Yeah, that was something I know for the realism factor. If that's what... if Call of Duty ever tried to go for quote-unquote realistic, seeing the lasers around was, you know... I think that would happen in real life, but God, it was annoying. Could never use them. It was worthless. As soon as you turn it on, completely gives you away, and then you are just fucked. Champion Hill. Significantly more XP than you would if you were playing one of the standard modes, such as Guild. Okay. New game. What is Champion Hill? I don't even know what that is. I guess that might be the first one we're trying. Oh, you rank up your operators too? completing their corresponding challenges using the operator alongside their favorite weapon. Okay. Combat tips and tricks. Communicating with your team. As you'll likely face more challenging and experienced opponents as SBMM, skill-based matchmaking, takes hold in later matches. It might not be ideal if you're playing randoms. Definitely consider using voice chat to discuss any incoming enemies. Finding some games just too chaotic. Consider filtering your matches with combat placing. This new feature will allow you to select from 3 different pacing options that range from classic 6v6, 10v10, and chaos-filled 14x14. That significantly increase the game's overall pace, often eliminating the chance for players to camp. That actually might be kind of fun. That's interesting, though. Combat pacing. For those playing Patrol, remember to keep moving while being in the middle of the circle will already make you a prime target. Staying relatively stationary will make you an easy target to kill. So it looks like they've added at least new game modes, which is nice. If you're in a pinch or chasing after an enemy, double tap your sprint button. Yeah, that's one change I don't like. I really don't like that. Having to double tap to get your full sprint. 2 new gameplay mechanics, mount and blind fire. I don't think that's true. I think mount has been available for a while. I think blind fire might be new, but mount has been around. Place your weapon on a surface to reduce recoil to peek around corners. Yeah, lace pressing fire. Landing headshots critical. Yeah, should be prioritized, as it always is in every shooter, basically. Not just Call of Duty. Rewards those that play smart. Think twice before rushing into the middle of the action. So those that can accumulate high kill streaks will receive the likes. Yeah, okay. Again, that is not new. That is nothing new. Radar perk is crucial when first starting. Is it? As it'll allow enemies to appear on your mini-map when they fire an unsilenced weapon. So that's a perk now? Really? You have to make that a perk to see the red dots on the map? That just used to be given. Like, everybody had that. It's not only extremely helpful, allow you to get a grasp on each of Vanguard's new maps, which offer plenty of obscure corners, hidey holes, and additional laneways that conceal enemies, unlike many maps in the series. Unlike many... What? What are you talking about? They always... Like, Call of Duty maps in general, it's always like the 3 lanes, right? 1, 2, 3. Where you have the main fights and then little hidey holes everywhere. So that's not new. While most will be running radar, it's important to note that silencers will not stop you from appearing on the minimap. Instead, you'll need to select the subs... Why? Why? That sucks. So there's no point in having silencers and using a silencer anymore. That was the whole point of having them. Is that you could go around the map and just never be seen on the radar. Ugh. Yeah, create several custom. Was this guide helpful? No, not really. But I guess, sure. We'll see. See how that goes. And the freaking credits are still going. So I don't really know. It's taking forever. Eventually they will stop, but who knows when that will be. All right, 343. I am curious how you're doing battle passes, but I don't know if I'm curious enough that I want to read about it. Stranger Things Season 4. They are making another season? Okay. All right. I thought Season 3 was fairly conclusive in the end. Like, what else are you going to do? But, all right. Guess they came up with other stuff. Legendary Edition review for Mass Effect 3. Okay. Final Fantasy 14. Nintendo warns players to be careful when remodeling Animal Crossing homes. You can remodel your house. I've never played an Animal Crossing game. And I am I don't know. Doesn't really seem like my cup of tea. I'm not sure I want to wait like real time in the world to get things done. Like, isn't that a big part of it? You're just waiting around to be able to farm. That just doesn't really seem like engaging gameplay to me. $139 for a controller? Holy shit. A sign language interpreter, that's nice. Good job, Horizon. Oh my god, they're doing another Skyrim. So it's now Skyrim optimized for like the new consoles. Is that what's happening? Upgrades from Skyrim Special Edition are also available. Revealed how much. Anniversary Edition. This is insane. This game has been out for a decade. Longer. And it is still raking in so much money. People, stop buying this shit. Oh my god, stop giving them money for the same fucking game over and over again. If you already own the special edition, so if you already paid, what, $50 or $60 previously, you can upgrade for $20. Oh my god, it hurts. Why? Host of new and existing Creation Club content for the game, from Morrowind armor to quests involving Oblivion Gates, new dungeons, and more. Oh my god in heaven. Why do you keep giving them money for the same game every time? Yikes. That's insane. All right. I don't know what else. Oh, we can look at Halo. Halo Infinite multiplayer battle pass plans revealed. An IGN first. Halo Infinite's developers want to make sure we look good in multiplayer and plan to give us lots of options to earn new cosmetics. I am happy that at least battle pass is just cosmetic stuff. Like, if it was actual like game-changing stuff, like pay-to-win shit, that would be very annoying. Can I not click? All right. The play for attention in the live game space, let alone the competitive shooter space, has only gotten more competitive with each console releasing gaming trend. With Halo Infinite, developer 343 Industries is attempting to make its multiplayer more attractive to stick with for the long haul while delivering what could be considered a consumer-first business model through its flexible battle pass system and emphasis on player feedback. You know what would be a really consumer-first business model? Just include all this shit in the fucking game when you buy it. That would be really consumer-first. So you don't have to keep spending your money on fucking battle passes. How is that consumer-first? Miranda, what are you talking about? Battle Pass plan. Hook and Bloom, no, we play other games. Ludicrous to think otherwise. With this and the understanding that some battle passes can encourage unhealthy player habits, they decided Halo Infinite's battle passes should never expire. This was announced back in June, but Blum said they're doing this as they don't want people to burn out at the end of the season and to feel healthy and come back because they're excited to, rather than because they have to rush and try to finish content they paid for. Yeah, I mean, that is a good point, so that is nice of you. Well done. But, again, just include all this shit as unlockable in the game that you don't have to pay extra for. Oh well. I get with it being on Game Pass, they probably need to come up with another way to make extra money. So, couldn't have done it without. Watch the credits to completion. Okay, well, I didn't exactly have much choice in the matter. Error. Oh my god. All right, so you finish the campaign, you get the achievement, and then it signs you out of the game. Lovely. Good job, Xbox. Killing it. Absolutely crushing it. And then it updates every time? What? Okay. All right. I'm just going to play one multiplayer match, see what it's like. Another cutscene to multiplayer? Okay.
Warriors, saboteurs, assassins. Their lives turned upside down by the Reich. And when we turn them loose, you better believe they're coming out swinging.
That's samurai action, though. Sounds a little Terminator-esque, if you ask me. Okay, thank you for the cutscene. First thing I gotta do is turn off depth of field, I think. Is that the one? I'm pretty sure that was the one. Okay, close that. Where was depth? That's field of view. Where was the weapon? Depth of field. That's what it is. All right. I need to play this on my TV. Damn. 120 hertz is probably very useful. I wonder if messing with this is going to really fuck me up. Height and width of the in-game view. Values different from the default may cause a lower frame rate in some graphical artifacts. Please note that increasing the default value of the setting may increase the risk of motion sickness. Yeah, let's not do that, I guess. Champion Hill. Oh, it's like a squad game mode. All pacings. All right. Filters. Combat pacing. Okay, thank you. Change preference. Attack. Assault. Blitz. Let's just do all. Kill confirm. All right. Not a search and destroy fan. Patrol. Capture and hold the moving zone. Free for all. Yeah, not really a free for all person. No teams, no friends, just you against the world. And hardcore. I don't really want hardcore. Let's just go core. And let's play a game, I guess. Oh, whoops. I'm on the filter still. Let's play a game. Let's see how this goes. I have a feeling not well. But who knows? Maybe. Assault pacing. Okay. That seems fine. It's kind of fun to actually be playing when not everybody's like the highest prestige ever and has been playing for like 100 hours of the game. That's kind of fun to see. Maybe I won't get completely wrecked. Probably still will, but who knows? All right, I see people walking with me. Probably should have looked at who my operator is, because I don't even know who that chick is. But anyway. Crossplay enable. All right, Commando, Rebel, Manhunter, 3-line rifle. I guess we're going Commando.
Team deathmatch. Eradicate all threats. Time to prove yourselves worthy. We're in the lead.
Were red dot sights a thing in World War II? I'm thinking probably not, but
we have the lead. Keep
who knows? Maybe they were. Oh shit! Right in my head. The fuck was that aim? What? This This is a big map.
Postman's got mail for us.
Oh, my aim. You know. Come on. How'd I not get you? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, they weren't kidding about the effects bomb. Holy fuck. Like it is. The explosion. My god. That is just overwhelming.
Hostile recon.
What is this?
Spy.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Don't really think I needed more supplies, but alright, I'll take it. Ooh. Ooh, that aim. Ooh, that aim.
Not out. Enemy's got a glide
Oh,
bomb
I'm getting
incoming.
wrecked. Whoa. That audio is different when I'm inside versus outside. That's okay, that's cool. Good job, audio team. It definitely distinctly has a distinct. Fuck. You spawned behind me? Come on, game. That's messed up. That's like really messed up. Could have sworn I saw somebody, but maybe I didn't. That is some messed up shit, man. I'm standing right there and you just spawn right behind me in the middle. That is fucked up. Damn. Now I can see why people would want to change like pacing. Because I
Enemy care
cannot
package
imagine this
inbound.
map with 14 fucking people on each team. Like, holy fuck. That would be insanity. Alright, I thought somebody would have been coming through here, but I guess not. Alright. Kingslayer,
Enemy
biatch.
glide bomb on the way.
Oh, hell no.
Enemy care package inbound.
That's a big boom. Big bomb, go boom. Alright, saw you. Saw you. Ah, shit. Shit. Oh my god, was that an enemy the whole time? Okay, no.
Grenade.
Alright, good. I'm glad I didn't fuck it up that bad. I'm glad I'm not that dumb. Alright.
Intel's on its way.
That's cool. Run, and we slide. Is that it? Holy fuck! Well, this game is Call of Duty. Your spawn points. My god. I should not have just gotten 4 kills from that. That's pretty fucked up, game. Like, damn, I feel bad. Not really. Get wrecked, son. Dogs, another kill streak. Like, is that back? Oh. Oh, hell no. Dog. So, dog. Oh. Golly. Woohoo.
Oh, got you.
Sweet. I actually didn't do too bad.
Nice fight.
Got you.
Well, that wasn't a bad way to start, I guess. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't show this. Don't show this. Yeah, that was fucked up. Most time near allies, most time near enemies, most multi-kills. At 20 multi-kills? Oh, we vote? Yeah. I mean, if you got 20 multi-kills, fuck yeah, man. Good for you, whoever you are. Like, goddamn, 20 multi-kills? Map playlist out of date. There is a playlist update available. Alright. Well, I was only planning on playing one match of multiplayer anyway. So I guess that is perfect. That is good timing. But yeah, I'm actually shocked I did that decently. I think that's probably one of the best games I've had in a long time. So thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you had fun. And, you know, check out the next time I stream. I think the next time will probably be Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, appreciate it. Hope everyone has a good day. Catch you in the next one. Bye.